Greetings, Mustang families. I'm Miss Napier coming to you on behalf of the fabulous first grade team with some helpful at home math tips. We are currently working on addition, missing add-ins, and subtraction. A fun way to reinforce these skills are by having a family game night. You can purchase games like Life, Hi Ho Cheerio, Sorry, and Monopoly at your local Walmart or Target. These games can assist your scholars with basic addition and subtraction by counting numbers, advancing spaces, or even going back some spaces. Dice are another great strategy to use at home to help your scholars find missing add-ins. For example, if you roll a number die and it lands on the number 8, you can try the part whole strategy by using the dice with the dots to see which two numbers or parts they can put together to get the whole number or the number 8. The last strategy is using jumbo playing cards or manipulatives like these bears to add or subtract numbers. You can even get creative by making the face cards special numbers. Don't forget, the most effective way to ensure your scholar's success is to check their work daily. Be aware of the content being taught and monitor their iReady usage. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Good evening, parents. I'm Mrs. Camello, kindergarten teacher here at Cliftondale. I want to share with you a few tips for counting money for the kindergarten and first grade student. Please ask your scholar to count pennies. Here we have 16 pennies that your scholar can count. Ask them to represent 16 cents with a dime in pennies. You can check if they're able to do that correctly. You can do that for all the teen numbers. And if you want to scale it up a bit, you could ask them to count out 27 cents in pennies and then show you with dimes and pennies 27 cents as well. Just want to share that tip with you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Cliftondale family. My name is Mrs. C. Lewis, and my tip for your mathematician at home is to have them keep a real-life math journal. In this journal, they can calculate how much a few items will cost you at the grocery store. They can also weigh your fruits and vegetables and see how much that would cost. This way, they learn how math is important and how it is used in everyday life. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. B, Mr. Brazzle, if you don't know me. But I'm here to give you a little tips on how to move your child on up the ladder of success when it comes to math. So let's say that you're at home and you have a deck of cards. You can give two people 13 cards from that deck. Have one person flip over the card. Have your child determine which card has the higher value. At this point, your child could possibly say he or she won the game just by looking at the value of that card. Now, let's say that you're getting ready for dinner. You can fold napkins into shapes. You can turn around and put bowls on the table. Get your child into thinking about those numbers. Let's do this. We can make math fun, and we need you to help us through this. All right, so I gave you a couple of tips. Hey, there's others coming. Keep it moving. All right.
Hey parents, my tip for teaching math is definitely to use manipulatives. We use these in the classroom, but then there's also the simple ones that you can create at home and make. So these are fraction manipulatives, but whatever you're doing when it comes to math, if the kids have some type of manipulative to work with and to use to answer and solve the problems, that would be great.
Greetings, Mustang family. This is Miss Houston, one of the kindergarten teachers here, and I just wanted to pop in and share some different items that you may have around your house that can help reinforce the learning that scholars are getting in math at home. So first, we can start with some kinetic sand that the scholars can use to trace and write digits in. Blocks are great for geometry and talking about 3D shapes, 2D shapes using the faces. Playing cards are a great tool to use for talking about greater than or less than, Or talking about addition and subtraction. You pull two cards, ask them which one is greater, which one is less. Rolling some dice. They can roll some dice and they can count up the dots. Or they can do greater than and less than with those as well. Having a bottle and a bucket can talk about weight or talk about capacity. Which one holds more, which one holds less. Items such as Rice Krispie treats or even pizza are good for our upper grade scholars when talking about fractions, talking about how many parts are in a whole. Everyone's favorite, gummy bears and Fruit Loops. This is awesome for sorting and counting. We're going to be using these soon here in kindergarten for addition and subtraction, along with part whole. And then we have these kids, if you don't have some of these resources at home, you can also check out some of these items that are here in our Parent Resource Center, such as this hands-on problem-solving center. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you all were able to grasp some different concepts of things you could do at home. Bye.